Right, how much nether quartz do I need to give for you to make the crops ship? Oh, I can always go get more when I need it.
4 nether quartz will be enough. But I need to get Imperio first. I'm on my way.
Imperio!
I'll have it soon. Mark my words.
Imperio!
And mark them well.
Imperio! I don't think anyone...
That's what Hermione says.
It was her favourite spell.
That's my Hermione. That is my impression of Hermione casting any spell from Harry Potter.
She actually didn't know any spell other than that, and she just made everyone think that she did really well by using the Imperio spell.
She knew Imperio and Pusio.
What does Pusio do?
Oh, wait. I was thinking about like a number 2, but then I realised what else it sounds like.
What do you mean?
Like?
Crucio.
Like a cat.
Pusio.
Oh,
God. What would that spell do?
That's the sauciest spell.
No, it's the one that just turns you into a cat. You guys are disgusting. You guys are sick.
Accio boys.
Ban this sick filth. Accio bum.
Accio Pusio.
Run on, Weasley.
Harry Potter. I'm obviously a fan of the old Harry Potter. Have you seen the new film? I didn't see it. I'm not.
You're obviously not that big a fan.
I'm not that big of a fan that I've gone and seen the new film because I'm a little bit skeptical.
I went to see it straight away. Yeah.
I feel like everyone's just trying to cash in.
There isn't a new film.
The Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah, that one.
It feels like it's such a lazy cash in.
You know, this year,
cash grab.
2017, is
it actually all right?
Is the year where the end of the very last book happened. You know, the 19 years later thing.
Yeah, it's also the year that The Running Man happened.
Oh, really?
What do you mean? So this year is the year that Harry Potter is like a 45-year-old man or whatever?
This is the year that his kids, when you see his kids go to school at the end of the book.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, okay? I've been thinking about this for a while. See, I've got a lot to say because we've been away and I haven't said a lot to you. But, okay,
I need to know
this. Here's my thing, right? Take it as you will. I'm not really going to be able to do much Minecraft. I'm just going to have to run around in circles while I'm talking about this. But Star Wars, okay? Uncanny Valley, weird CGI Grand Moff Tarkin. Okay, It's not really a spoiler that Peter Cushing is dead. He died in 1993, okay? And his estate, he plays Grand Moff Tarkin in Star Wars, the original Star Wars. He's this thin-faced leader guy. He's quite a cool character. Anyway, they brought him back. To cameo, kind of. He's got a role.
It's not a cameo. It's a fucking lead role.
He has got a role, but I don't know. I don't know who the bad guy in that new Star Wars film is. Honestly, there's 4, and it's strange.
It's the Empire.
Darth Vader.
Again, there's a cameo.
It's the Empire. The Empire's
If
the
you haven't
bad
seen
guys.
Star Wars, I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Evil.
But he is in that film. Okay. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. It scratched my Star Wars itch in the same way, I guess, that maybe if I watch Fantastic Beasts, I'll be like, oh, I do love Harry Potter after all. You know,
It's good. You should watch it.
It'll get me back into that universe in a good way, and that's a positive thing. Man, I do like Star Wars. I guess I do like Harry Potter, so I do want more. So maybe I shouldn't be so cynical about it. Okay, moving on. Fantastic Beasts and Grand Moff Tarkin. Sorry, so Grand Moff Tarkin was really weird and CGI'd, and
I hated it.
Nobody liked it, but it was close. You've got to admit it was pretty close, Duncan.
It looked honestly looked like the Clone Wars cartoon.
No, but it was pretty close to being human-like.
I don't think it was. I think it looked absolutely intensely fake.
Well, it was close though. I think that certain CGI is getting really good now. In certain films.
Certain things.
Have you seen that one with the tiger on the boat?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi. See, I thought the CGI in that was very well done.
It was.
Very, very well done. Very lifelike. Now, if I knew tigers IRL,
come on.
I would be like, that tiger is totally uncanny. See, this is what happens if we skip the blood moon. This happens, Duncan. It chains like this.
No, it doesn't. That's not a thing.
It definitely does. Maybe not. In my head, I think that's what happens. Basically, what I'm saying is just because we're humans, we have more sensitivity to the CGI, but it's going to get there. It's going to get good, okay? It's going to get fine. And so...
It's going to get swifty.
We are starting to see this sort of sci-fi-ification of people, actors, having their personality or face used without their permission. Because obviously Peter Cushing died back in the day.
Yeah, he died, I think, before the first film came out.
He died in 1993. And so his estate are selling permission to use his likeness as a character in the films, right? Now,
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
You're jumping on my seeds.
No.
He's doing the thing where she walks around jumping because he's listening.
No, he stood in front of me and jumped on my seeds. That was worrying.
No, I
Is
need
it-
the watering can. So.
When he was like 90, when he was like old in 1993,
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
he possibly? I mean, was that the time? Did he possibly think, Joe, is there gonna be a time when I'm going to be made into that?
No.
I'm sure that's like forefront of his brain.
Was
It's just like,
what was happening in 1993? Right, it
I
was
hope
like
CGI me looks
it
damn
was like
good.
the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, you know, we were having 2D sprites. I don't think there was like CGI then. There wasn't like 3D imagery really.
8-bit Tarkin.
There wasn't. He wasn't thinking.
He played the Super Mario World and he was like, shit, this is the future. I'm going to look like this one day.
Exactly. I don't think he was thinking what's happening in the future. And it only, 20 years, less than that, 15 years, 14 years, we have had full CGI rigging of him, almost to the point that a lot of people would be fooled by it. Okay?
I was actually surprised.
I'd like to know
I
how
was
many
very
people
much- I was
going
very
to
much
see Star
surprised at
Wars
how many people didn't
thought he was
realise.
real. Because when I turned
Lots of
to
people
certain
did.
people in the cinema, they were like, "Oh, I thought he was real."
Yeah, those people said that. And I was like,
What?
what? He looked like a fucking cartoon
No,
character.
these people you were talking to don't have eyes.
No, but listen, Shin, it was very close, and I think that you will be tricked
if you
in
don't
future
have eyes,
by
it was close.
CGI in future. It's really close. It's really close. Like within the next couple of years, I think we have like it's very very soon to have unbelievably photorealistic humans that you don't realize are not humans.
Who
okay?
was it? Because we saw it with The Office. And I'm going to go and call that fucker out.
I'm not going to say.
Was it?
Stop it.
Silas, wasn't it?
No one will admit to it, but
I bet it was Nina. Wasn't
it was my mum. All right.
Oh!
My mum was there at the cinema with
Because
us.
she was there.
Shit, I feel
I
really bad
invited my
now.
mum as my date to see Star Wars. It's fine. It was nice. I liked it. No one else brought their mum, which was a bit weird. I was hoping someone else would bring their mum.
I felt really kind of awkward when I realised that it was Bring Your Mum to Star Wars Day and I'd forgotten.
So we went as an office to see Star Wars, and I brought my mum, and that was fine. It was nice. She enjoyed it. She really enjoyed it. She sort of dozed off about halfway. That's not true. She enjoyed it. She watched the original Star Wars back in the day and was like, well, actually, I don't think she really thought it was much good. Anyway,
But she was impressed by the CGI Moff Tarkin. Tarkin Moff.
isn't it a thing though? Like, imagine in another 20 years, are we going to get young Harrison Ford being CGI'd into things? Are we going to get Tom Cruise being CGI'd into things? Are we ever going to need another James Bond?
But when I was-
Because
when I
can't we
was-
just CGI Daniel Craig forever? Can't we just CGI other people forever? I mean, it's obviously easier to have a human and cheaper to have a human. So maybe that'll be the cost. I think that's actually going to be what happens now. I think we're going to see less.
It's definitely not cheaper, Lewis.
I guess, yeah.
The
might
amount of
be.
resources they spent making that Tarkin, and it looks like shit.
No, but it's cheaper to have a human.
But
is
what
I'm
if
saying.
it was
much cheaper, yeah.
What if it was Tom Cruise though?
So
He's
rather
more
than paying
expensive.
$2 million for Tom Cruise, they spend $1 million CGIing him in.
Yeah.
I think it's probably more than that.
But if it's like, but what if they can get someone on the cheap? What if they can? What if
Also,
Nicolas
like,
Cage? No,
I don't
listen,
think Tom Cruise
what
would
if
be happy
Nicolas
about
Cage
that.
just died and he's just on the cheap? Okay, you could just get him for
Download his rig.
20,000.
So
off a website.
the movie director's
Open
budget
source
book of
access
dead
dot com.
Open
celebs.
source nickcage.com. Yeah, it's going to be a thing. It's genuinely going to be
You
a thing.
gotta do his voice as well, though.
You can pirate them as well. You can pirate a fully 3D animatronic Nicolas Cage off piratebay.future.biz.
Oh,
That'd
you
be
could
awesome.
3D print him. Oh, you wouldn't download Nicolas Cage.
It's going to be more than that.
Everybody would.
But you could make like you could like HTC Vive version 10 into like a sex thing with Nicolas Cage as well.
No, come on. No.
What, a young Nicolas
Why
Cage?
do you have to make it a sex thing?
Who doesn't want to have sex with a young Nicolas Cage? Everyone.
This was what was this episode of? Was it Futurama, where Fry went to
This is a fairly old sci-fi.
Fry went to
trope, by the way. I'm not coming up with
place
this.
and bought a robot Lucy Liu as his girlfriend.
Right. That she was actually in it though, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She did the voice for
Yeah, I think
Lucy
so.
Liu in the Futurama. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Futurama.
What?
Oh my god. You're missing out, Shin.
I don't watch cartoons. They're for kids.
You
When
like-
people
watch
say
Rick
they
and
haven't
Morty,
watched
right?
something,
for
Duncan,
children.
don't be angry. They have just say, oh man, you've got
I
that to look
envy
forward
you.
to. Yeah,
But I know, but what annoys me there is he's not gonna watch it. That's the thing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
it's great, Shin. It's really great, actually.
You like Rick and Morty, right? It's very similar.
It's exactly the same.
Rick and
It's
what?
very
it's
similar
not.
to Rick and Morty.
Why is my item fabricator not working properly? Is this piece of shit, man? I'm not impressed with
Piece of shit,
Quantum
man.
Flux mod, man. Not impressed.
It's not cool, man.
Not impressed, man. I don't know whether the timer on it is just wrong or something.
I need that watering can, Duncan.
Oh, I'm using it though.
Have you got any bone meal then?
Maybe I need 5 different item fabricators.
No.
Each of
I
them
got seeds
will
for you though.
make a different recipe.
Don't
If you ever want seeds, just go into that corner. That's where I'm chucking them all.
I don't want seeds, Duncan.
Duncan, what?
Duncan,
What?
you realise when you get the perfect seed, the perfect 10, 10,
Yeah.
10 seed, you're going to have to plant this whole field with them.
How do I do that?
Well, you put down 1 on crop sticks, then you double crop sticks all the entire field,
Oh, easy.
and you water and can until they chain grow.
When I get 4
It will
10
take
10
about an hour.
10s, I just have them in the middle and you can just harvest that middle one for the seeds.
Shin,
Oh, yeah, that's true. You can harvest and then splot, then harvest.
you're a perfect 10, Shin.
But I wear a 12.
Gotta save a little too for me.
Uh,
Shit, I can't believe I remember the lyrics to that song.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
That's our age.
I hated that song, actually.
Yeah.
It was such a bad song. I never think, man, do you know what I need to listen to? That bad song by...
Beautiful South.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Shit, I think I've used up all of our ender pearls over time, you know.
Oh no.
I mean, have you ever been to Rotterdam, honestly?
Or anywhere. Liverpool or Rome.
Asleep.
Fuck. How do you know? Oh, it's these songs.
How do I
they
know all
stick in
these
your head.
terrible songs from my childhood? That's the good question, Shin.
Get out of my brain. Get
Sleep
out of my
time.
I
brain.
don't even want those in my brain. I'd rather have, like, my GCSE French. At least then when we go to, like, France, I'll be
Yeah.
able to talk. But no, I remember the
Why
lyrics.
do we
to
remember lyrics of
Stupid
fucking
brain.
terrible songs from ages ago when we can't remember any language we did at school? Sleep time.
Meh. Boof.
Huh?
Boof.
Oh, thief.
That's like a thing that
Boof.
French people say. Boof.
Boof.
I don't think they say that. If you're French, you're not watching this. You have your own YouTube.
I was.
You watch your own YouTube stuff. I don't think we got any French fans. That's one thing I really noticed about France when we went to France that time.
They hate the English?
They had billboards up advertising French YouTubers that we'd never heard of.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a real insular thing. The French are very angry about learning other languages. The Germans are quite chill about
They
it.
should
Well,
do
they
it
should
though,
have-
whilst we do not do it at all.
They should have made French the world language then. We made English the world language, and that's cool.
Wow. We made English the world language.
We did. We colonised everywhere. We got that shit
I really
out.
hate our attitude to this, by the way. We are
Yeah?
horrible people, but yeah.
No, it's just honestly, just get real, all right? You can throw
Yeah.
a hissy fit, but
Suck it up, Frenchies.
no one's going to talk French, all right? It's going to die. I'm sorry. If you're French or if you
Oh,
love the
shit.
language, it's going to die.
You're dead.
It's not Chinese. It's not English. It's going to die.
Yeah.
Well, Spanish is arguably bigger than English.
Spanish is huge, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Spanish
think
is taken over in America. People in the southern states speak Spanish.
that's true. Do you know what isn't taken over?
French.
French.
That
Nowhere.
is true.
Canada, they're getting rid of that, really, pretty much. Like, it's just on the edge now. And okay, there's a fair amount of Canadians that do speak it, but still, it's not Spanish. Or I'm sorry, I'm really sorry if you're French. Or am I? Because we don't have any French fans. So,
Yeah.
so
If you're watching and you're French,
should
fuck you.
Should we,
Turn off.
Turn off.
Watch
Get out.
your
We don't
own
need you.
YouTubers.
yeah.
Watch your own YouTubers. Yeah. Oh my God, no.
It's all right. These
no,
are
no,
Duncan's
no.
fans. This is his channel. It's
Oh
fine.
shit! What have I done?
That is super
Duncan
mean.
hates French people.
I do. I love French people.
How's your mana infusion going, Shin? Is that a realistic target for us?
What do you
ever?
mean?
You know the mana infusion.
All my plants died, all the Botania ones, except the endo flames, which you need to feed coal. So unless you can find a way to feed coal to plants, it's not going well.
How do you feed them coal? What do you mean?
This is exactly the point. You press Q to throw a piece of coal near
Need a
it, and it'll
dropper.
gobble them up. Like a Venus flytrap, but
A dropper and a timer.
Venus coal trap.
And it drops one every so often.
So
Yeah,
hang on. So
that's the
you've
way.
got your mana pool, right? Over here.
Hmm.
Is there any chance, Shin, that we can get this baby energized.
Well, it is pretty energized. They can hold a lot. And so what you see is actually quite a lot of mana in there.
Yeah, but I need basically if I look at the recipe, for example, to make an ender pearl out of a ghast tear,
Yeah.
it's gonna need about a quarter of a bar.
But also what it needs is
An alchemy catalyst.
yeah. But also the quarter of a bar, that's bad.
That is a lot, isn't it?
That's real bad.
I don't know where we're going to get ender pearls from otherwise. I mean, I can make a philosopher's stone, which needs
I need to kill a wither for
signalum,
that.
vibrantium, unstable blocks, lumium, and several other
We don't need to kill a wither. before we can do
horribly
that.
complicated things.
We need another star, don't we? For that?
I think actually, Joe, I think probably the philosopher's stone needs 1,000,000 ender pearls to make it in the first place. Yeah, it needs an endurium block.
Jesus.
Yeah, and that kind of defeats the whole point, doesn't it?
Did you back up the server, Duncan?
When?
Today?
Once I make the
Before the
storehouse,
session. Yeah, why?
I'm just curious.
What have you done?
Nothing.
what have you done, Shin? Shin?
I'm just decorating, right?
Oh god, there's chance cubes everywhere.
No,
Oh
they're
my God.
disco balls. Look at it. It's cool.
Everyone.
The house looks amazing
Oh god,
now.
bye.
We'll have a special episode sometime when we open all of them.
Well, I was
No.
thinking, can you use redstone to open them?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that's a shame.
What,
Should
are
we
you going
try?
to set them all off at once?
Well, no, we can have like a long fuse so that we're nowhere near.
Right.
I don't think I
You could
don't
just-
mind us being near them. It's just all
Well,
of our
first of all,
stuff.
you could either go to the nether or the ether to open them.
Yeah, that's true. The ether would be a good one.
And secondly, I think you could probably make a pocket dimension.
Oh shit! I love those things.
But what if I trash my pocket dimension?
I take your trash
You
to a
can't.
pocket dimension.
It's got indestructible walls.
I take your
I'd
trash
lose-
to a pocket dimension.
I'd lose all my shit. And then I'd lose my shit.
There's a thing called a dimlet. I think it's called a dimlet.
Yeah.
With this workbench, you can deconstruct dimlets into individual parts and reconstruct new dimlets out of these parts. Is it a dimlet? It's like a dimensional little bit of a dimension. There's a dimension editor. This machine allows you to inject certain types of dimlets into an existing dimension.
Stop saying dimlet.
Yeah, fuck.
No,
It's really
a dimlet scrambler.
What is it?
Dimlet researcher. Put
the heck
unknown
is a
dimlets
dimlet?
into this machine and it will return a random known dimlet.
What is one?
Look it up in the thing. It's a dimlet.
Oh,
Dim-
it's from Dimlet Craft.
Dimlet.
Yeah.
What is it though? It's just like a little. It's like a what?
How do you make an unknown?
Bio Mega Spruce Tiger Dimlet.
Tiger.
Tiger. Dimlet.
Tiger.
Liquid LPG Dimlet. Oh.
Empty dimension tab. Put this empty dimension tab into a dimension inscriber where you can construct a dimension using dimlets.
We can make our own dimensions.
Yes, you can make an empty dimension tab out of paper and redstone. You can put it into a dimension inscriber, which you need only a bit of machine frame for, and then you can make dimensions. Do you want to make a dimension, Shin?
Can I eat brains?
Pay close attention.
I do want to... Can I
Take your brain to a pocket dimension. Take your brains. I take your brains to a mana pool in a pocket dimension. And make leather play close attention.